Chapter 1 of Just Stories, the Kind That Never Grow Old by Winfried Herbst, SDS. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Maria Therese. The Little Girl Who Was Not Afraid. It was during the fierce war between France and Russia. One evening a detachment of Russian soldier scouts, we might call them, I suppose, halted at the little village of Dijon in France. They straightway made it known that they would remain in the town during the night, and, because there was no other building large enough to shelter them all, the officer in charge declared that the men would take up their quarters in the church. Wasn't that a dreadful thing to do? Of course it was. But in war, all kinds of horrible things are done. The citizens of the place at once held a meeting to see what steps were to be taken. Nothing could be done. They would have to submit. It would not have been so bad if the Blessed Sacrament had not been in the church. And the parish priest was away. He had been called to a dying person far out in the country, and would not be able to get back before the next day. "Well," said one of the townspeople, "friends, we ourselves must remove the Blessed Sacrament from the tabernacle into the sacristy, where it will be safe, and not expose the desecration. Since the priest is not here, we may, and we even must do what he would do. Who will carry the Blessed Sacrament into the sacristy?" They asked John, a youth who acted as sacristan. He shrank back. "No, I cannot. Oh, I dare not!" he cried. Then each began to ask the other, but all gave the same answer: "No, I cannot. Oh, I dare not!" They were afraid to go so near to Jesus. Then one of the townspeople, a very poor man, spoke. "I have a little girl, Marie. She is just 4 years old. She is an angel girlie. I will take her in my arms, take her to the altar, let her take the Blessed Sacrament in her innocent little hands. Then will I carry her into the sacristy. Thus shall it come to pass that only her pure hand shall touch the sacred vessel." To this they all agreed with joy. So the father walked up to the tabernacle with the little one in his arms. Her tiny hands clasped the ciborium containing the Blessed Sacrament. Lovingly she pressed it to her heart, while the proud parent pressed her to his and hastened into the sacristy with the precious burden. There the sacred hosts were safely put away. Now, don't you really wish you were a Marie? How wonderful it must be to clasp Jesus Himself to your heart and to whisper to His very self words of adoring love. Well, you can be a Marie, and more than a Marie, every single morning. Jesus comes right into your heart. You rest right in His arms when you receive Holy Communion. Marie was not a bit afraid to go so near to Jesus. The others were afraid. Marie was not. Why not? Because she was a good, innocent little darling. Be a Marie now, and come, innocent and unafraid, to rest a while each day on the bosom of Him who said, "Suffer the little children to come unto Me." End of chapter 1.